Hello everyone, and welcome back to Skyrim AE Crafted Items Only. We got the whole squad in the scene here. I got my ghost buddy, I got my buddy who always saves me from every problem, and we've got me, the person who now is actually strong enough to fight enemies on his own. But now that I'm strong enough to fight enemies on my own, I have more followers than ever. But ayo, it's good to have friends, you know? It's good. So yeah, today we'll be going through Bleak Barrow, and do we complete this actual quest? Yeah, we should complete Bleak Barrow? I don't think we'll quite get the dragon active yet, but let's just go through and kill some bandits and Draugr. Slowly warming up, and yep, here's the golden claw. I was gonna third person all this, but I've done a couple of like small inventories and I'm struggling a bit. Because for those who aren't aware, last week I started up a new challenge run, Fallout New Vegas Gold Rush, which is just a short little challenge run, because both the Fallout 4 and this Skyrim one are a bit longer. But because I decided to go for New Vegas, it means the buttons are all slightly different, and I keep wanting to hit A, which just does that. Because A is take all in New Vegas, and E, which is take, is exit the menu, so expect some fails on my part during this episode, I guess. Into the super difficult password room, where I don't even know what the actual pass-like code is. It's purely muscle memory for me at this point, but I do it like so. Like this entire dungeon, I can't quite go through blind, but I can do it without any real thought whatsoever. One great thing is there's always a soul gem there, so that's another gem to be getting. There is this pickpocket skill book, which I'm half tempted to read just because I'm never going to pickpocket anything, am I? But I've already walked past it. I am getting to the point where it might be worthwhile for me to start reading skill books just whenever, because I've got most of my skills high enough, but it doesn't really matter. But on the other hand, I want some stuff like enchanting to hit 100. Like, to be fair, enchanting is the only crafting skill I really want to hit 100. The rest of them don't care about too much. So I'm thinking that maybe I should be smart and not pick up any skill books until I get enchanting to 95, then start picking up every skill book, because they'll level up my enchanting all the way. Right, let's move forward. Oh, I don't even need to break that open. Hey, a filled soul gem. Alright, we've got the nasty spider now. Oh dear, what a challenge this will be. Yeah, so this first section's gonna be very easy. Yeah, even with the poison, which is actually quite bad, I'm just gonna be able to heal up. There you go, Arvel. You know what, buddy? You can go free. Go ahead. You gonna run away? There we go. Yeah, I'm just gonna let Arvel run and loot this place, and then we'll catch up with him. We are now entering the Draugr area, and Arvel should be dead up ahead. If you do let Arvel go, some of the Draugr will already wake up to deal with him, but I'm not too concerned about that. Because what I want is... yeah, I want Volstagg to start dealing with some of these. Perfect, so he can fill up some soul gems, and yep, there's Arvel. I don't know if the door gets him or if the Draugr gets him, it might be a bit random, but we get the golden claw of them, which is literally the only thing we need. And yeah, dealing with all these Draugr is great, because not only do they tend to have a little bit of gold on them, which really does add up, like, even I as someone who has so much gold. Wait, how much gold have I got again? 54,000. You know, it feels weird that I've only got 54,000, seeing as my New Vegas challenge is to get 100,000 caps. I'm starting to wonder if that short challenge run idea I came up with is actually going to be longer than I expected. But it's not an issue. We do have... this will be our first, like, tough Draugr in this area. This guy's guaranteed to be a white, I believe? So... yeah, let's just smack him a bit. Should get... perfect! Yeah, because he's sleeping though, you can just sneak attack him like that, and he's not too bad. What I'm not really worried about, but interested to see is how much sneak leveling I can get, is how many of these Draugr will be, like, a higher tier. Because, yeah, that's a white, and that's somewhat randomised. And as you can see, it's fairly tough. And if Volstagg was willing to fight it, we'd see just how tough it actually is. Go on, Volstagg, I want you to... Volstagg, why did you not? Alright, well, I'm hoping Volstagg will still be able to get a fair few kills for me. But, yeah, a lot of these Draugr... Oh, yes! Okay, a necklace to enchant and an ingot. Yeah, a lot of these Draugr should be nice and easy to deal with. So, shouldn't be too challenging. Bleak Falls Barrows does level with you to an extent, but I think the majority of the enemies are still just low tier. Oh, now this is annoying. I've just unlocked this chest here, and there's bone arrows, fire arrows, ice arrows, lightning arrows. Look at all this. All amazing new arrows which I just can't use. Literally the only thing I get which is useful is the 14 gold.
There's a lot of history in
That's... Oh, that's genuinely really annoying to have come across. Oh, I got brain rot. What? Okay, I asked last time about the fact I got, what was it? Not brain rot, gut worm. And someone was like, oh, that's added in post-anniversary edition or something, so that's why you still get it. Or post-special edition maybe, and that's why you still get it even when you have, like me, 100% disease resistance from being a werewolf. But yeah, I'm still getting things. Oh, yeah, I've got brain rot and gut worm. I need hawk feathers and garlic bread, both of which I don't think I have on me. No. And obviously I didn't make any cure disease potions, because I didn't think I was going to get any diseases, seeing as I had 100% disease resistance. But it seems like I was wrong. So now, I am a diseased werewolf. Which kind of makes the entirety of me being a werewolf pointless, because all it's doing is stopping my bonus leveling. That's it. That's all I'm getting from being a werewolf is not well rested. Because the big advantage it was supposed to give me was not dealing with disease. But that's not happening. You can also tell from this little combat here just how good... Oh, okay. Just how good going through this place is for filling up soul gems. This is why I'm doing it this way. Someone else in the comments suggested the soul can. I think I'm going to stick with killing easy Draugr. On to what should be our first challenging enemy of the area, which is this frost troll. But wait, I've lost my ghost buddy. I'm sure Ghost Buddy will catch up soon. Yeah, this frost troll should be challenging, but obviously I dealt with one at the end of last episode on my own, easy enough. So yeah, with Volstagg as well, nothing to worry about. And let's eat its fat, because why not? There is some loot down here. Do I want to go and get it? Yeah, I do. I'm sure the full damage won't be that bad. Yeah, there we go. I'm just going to loot the place and then move on. Oh damn, so that's what? How has... No, that makes no sense. Volstagg somehow has filled up all of his soul gems so far, and not even with the correct souls. I feel like, no, we haven't killed that many enemies. Something must have bugged out here. I'm just going to take these gems and I'm going to drop all the ones that aren't filled with the correct soul and then redistribute them again, because there's no way... Yeah, there's no way he's filled that many soul gems. That's ridiculous. Inventory sorted. I have, well, Volstagg and I have both run out of the petty soul gems entirely, and I've made sure not to give him too many of the really big ones, because he's just going to fill them up with basic souls, which I don't want him to do. In fact, I think most of these enemies will give basic petty souls, which is not at all helpful, because, yeah, it's just going to be filling up soul gems, which don't need it, quite frankly. So I think until we get to the final boss, that's going to be it for beneficial souls. Like, maybe there's a common in here, maybe the Draugr Whites give common souls, but I'm not really banking on it. Unfortunately, we're at the final bit. This is... I forget just how short this second part of the dungeon is, because it's an entirely new load zone. But it's literally just the starting area where I did the inventory. Then you walk past the trap into that area we're in. you open up this door, and behind it is like the big boss arena. After that, you just walk out through the back passageway, and Ghost Buddy is back. So this will be probably the easiest fight I've done in a challenge run against old what's-his-face. He doesn't have a name, does he? He's just like a Draugr something. Draugr boss. Maybe he'll be a Death Lord. I mean, we are... What level are we? We are level 34. So maybe he'll go up to a Death Lord? But we will see in a second. Get the bloody blah. Yep. Oh, you're a Scourge Lord. Oh, you are quite tough. That's good. But yeah, you're gonna get wrecked, aren't you? You do not look like someone who's prepared for this. Oh, you really weren't. Yeah, he gives you a guaranteed frost sword, but I do not need that enchantment. Alright, there's a trio of chests, one over that way, and one here. Let's check the boss one, which has, yeah, a bunch of arrows I can't use. I'm also going to check what type of... Really? Really, that's what you filled up? No. I'm guessing he was a common soul? Because, yeah, I see no greatest or grands filled up. Wow. Yeah, okay. I really needed more petty soul gems for this place.
Remember to check
oh well,
behind you every
I'm just
once
going to
in a
loot
while.
it and then we'll
Who
get
knows
out of
what
here.
might try to sneak-
Outside of Bleak Falls Barrow, and for once I can't just like fast travel away. So I guess I'll go through. I think there's a passageway somewhere over here that'll take me over this way, because we do need to do that part, don't we? I'm just wondering if there's anywhere I can get a ridiculous number of petty soul gems, because it would be great to get enchanting up to 100 before the dragon fight. That way I could make this as endgame armor, but yeah, look at that. We're not even at 80. Like, I could realistically get it up to 80 with the soul gems I have filled. That'll be my one extra perk point I'll get when I level up as well, because I only need to increase one skill. And then I could put things on. It'd be nice to get fire as well, so I could have resist fire be even stronger. But I'm just kind of thinking about it all. But while I give it a thought, I will head this way, because I'm pretty sure that cavern is a little pathway between this side of the mountain and the other. So this is Brittleshim Pass, specifically the south side of Brittleshim Pass, and it is fine for me to be taking on now, but it's one of those locations you can go to real early days, and that will kill you, and a bunch of the enemies will kill you, and it's like, it's deceptively tough for how early a location it is, but it's not actually that difficult. The reason it can seem quite challenging is because you can easily go here at like level 1 sort of time. Because it's, like, I'll show you on the world map just how close it is. Like, look at that. There's the Guardian Stones. There's Brittleshim Pass. Like, you start the game there, you walk that way, you decide not to turn off, and just follow there, and it's so easy to end up here. So I feel like a lot of players, early days, have come here and kind of got a bit wrecked. Because I know I've done it on characters more than once as well. Like, for me it's somewhat embarrassing, because it's like, well, I should know better. I have played this game more than enough times. But, oh, Grand Soul Gem, yes.
Find a chest full of gold in one of these
But,
chambers.
yeah, I feel that it's got to be a relatively common thing. But, as a bit of pathos, let's just go into this next room here and fight the big nasty enemy. Who's not this skeleton, it's you! Yeah, you stupid necromancer. Suck it. Because this guy, oh, he's a pain. He is such a pain. Also, what kind of arrow is that you've got there? Is that still a dwarven arrow? Does it just look a bit different? I don't know. Yeah, that was the big nasty enemy. There's also going to be a few skeletons on the other side, but I think we can actually get through this without any concern, because it's not a challenging place at this point. It's just, if you go here too soon, it's a right pain. But Black Soul Gem, which is good to have. So, decent loot if nothing else. Here we are, out on the other side of Brittleshim Pass. Lovely, lovely stuff. And I'm actually wondering if I go to that cave to the west, because there's the Shock Enchanted Weapon over there, I believe, or is it even a unique enchantment? It might be Fear and Shock. Yeah, it's the other unique blades thing. Oh, you know what we can do? Seeing as we're right here, let's fight these bandits, because we're probably strong enough now. Let's actually quick save before I do this. Because, yeah, here's the Saints. Let's see how they hold up. Because these are tough enemies. Like, that's the other thing with British Impulse, if you do make for early levels and are playing on Anniversary Edition, well, now you've got all of this to deal with. Well, I hit Volstagg at least once there. Yeah. Wait, it just says... Oh, that was their leader. Okay. Yeah, these aren't too bad for us to be dealing with. None of them are hitting me either, which is nice.
What are you doing?
Volstagg getting a bit annoyed at me, but yeah, this is just one-handed leveling. A little bit of heavy armor from the odd attack that actually comes through. Yeah, that was super easy though. We can also get this little pet. So let's unlock the gate, then chat with it. Or just break some lockpicks here. Either way's fine. Hello, Manic Electra Nymph. Bug, did the bandits lock you up? Oh, did you dat to you too? Do you want to come with me? Did you dat? I'm assuming that's yes. Cool, we now have, yes, a pet, and the teleport pet spell. Which is lovely, and yeah, you can harvest venom, help in battle, need you to carry something. This thing's just going to follow us around for a little bit. And oh yeah, Saints and Seducers. I had someone saying, oh, it'd be cool to see the Mandus armor, and I did literally just pick up in the previous dungeon in one of the chests, Madness Ore. I don't know, how many of you want this to happen? Because... let's read the Bandit Lena's journal at the very least, because this will be easy to find. Easy to find. S? Was it under Saints? Yes. Let's get the words out of the way. Now this is what I call easy coin. I'm proud to be one of the Saints. Every few days, Risad comes down the road, and his wares are ours for the taking. We don't take everything, mind you. If he don't got nothing to sell, he can't stay in business, and then where would we be? We just skim a bit off the top each time. Kinful should be happy with our latest take. He'll be leaving his camp up near Carthwayston to pay us a visit soon. Those damn seducers were eating into our profits until we drove them off up north. Other merchants pass through those parts, so maybe they'll stay gone. Yeah, so it just tells you, like, a little place to go. I will say, I'll let you all decide in the comments if the whole Saints and Seducers is something you're interested in me doing, because I don't mind doing it, but it's not exactly a quest line I'm dying to get done. Because I feel like the Madness stuff will just be a bit expensive to craft. I'm sure it's good, but I've already got the Ebony Spell Knight, which is doing great. Decided I would just head straight back, because we can hand over the Dragon Stone. There you go. Yep. All happy and good with it. Now everyone's just going to be like, oh, what's going on here? And Bolruff's going to be like, whoa, stuff crazy. Yeah. That's such a great description, I know. It's like we're almost doing it. That arrow's just here. I must have dropped them. Yep, a dragon's been sighted nearby. Dragons are now officially, like, in the world. So, that's a thing. Yeah, we need to take it seriously. It is genuinely quite worrying. Like, a big thing I've got to decide, or which I'm probably going to defer to all of you in the comments on, or at least get your feedback for, is if I should just go into battle with this first dragon with my armour as is, so unenchanted, but on the armour cap. So I've already got like max physical resistance, it's magic resistance I'd be looking to get. Because the only enchanted stuff I've got that I've made are my ring and my necklace, which is giving me a little bit of carry weight. But I'm wondering if I should also just like make some combat gear. Or I could do just a little bit of enchanting. Maybe just get extra rings and necklaces built up and save... Ooh, a Nordic amulet. And save the rest. So, like, keep the armour unenchanted, but maybe have a defensive ring, defensive necklace. Could do it like that. Basically, I'm just curious to know
Attacking the watchtower.
what you lot think. Like, if you'd like to see at least one dragon with no enchanted gear, I'm
Just
happy to
circled
do that,
overhead when I
but...
left. I never ran so fast
see.
in my life. I thought you would
Alright,
come off
yep,
me
yep,
for
there
sure.
was a dragon.
Works.
Cool, cool, cool. Let's just bump skip as many of them as possible. To get back into place.
Good.
Perfect, perfect, and then, yeah, if you sprint into people, they end they're talking. Yep, you need my help, blah, 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 blah.
There's no time to
And what did I
start the
get?
ceremony.
Oh, I got a resist frost one.
Need your help.
Okay,
No,
and Farengar,
I am
perfect. Okay, Farengar is
I had
still
you figured.
working as a merchant. This is the most important thing, because obviously I want to get more soul gems from him. So I'm half tempted just to spend some time. Oh wow, I didn't bring any stuff to sell with me, did I? Yeah, I'm tempted to go back to my house just to get some stuff to then sell to him. Because I definitely need more of a stock. I also don't need these arrows. More of a stock
You know,
of
if you've got the aptitude.
soul gems. As we saw from last time, I just had nowhere near enough petties. Just nowhere near enough. I'm just going to quickly check if... Hey, Resist Frost is one I didn't have. That's actually a useful thing that Bolgriff gave me. That's great. Resist Frost is good to have. Both Resist Frost and Resist Fire are kind of needed. So yeah, I am going to go back to my home. Probably to round off the episode. I might do some bartering at the end as well. Or maybe even between episodes. Looking at all of this stuff I have to sell, like 90% of this is stuff to sell, I think between episodes I am going to go to Farengar, just do the whole waiting 48 hours thing, and just sell all of my excess power potions and stuff. And yeah, I think I'm going to do that, and just buy all of the lesser and petty soul gems, both filled and unfilled, that I possibly can. Because how many do I have right now?
Divine
Let's
smile.
do a
What have
quick
you got?
tally. Just of okay, those are okay. You filled up none of yours. Good job,
Let's get
Vorstag.
going then.
Let's do a quick look because I've got black soul gems filled. You know what? I'm gonna store all of my soul gems in here and then we'll tot it up because that'll be a smarter way to do it, which is less confusing. Oh! Why is there a petty and the lesser? Oh no, see, this is my problem. I don't have enough petty soul gems, and now the bigger soul gems are getting filled instead. Although I did pick up one empty petty soul gem somewhere. But yeah, this is the problem, isn't it? I've got these 4 lessers, which I'm just going to have to drop to get rid of their souls. Turns out if you drop something, it loses its soul. Good to know. Yeah, let's store these away, and then let's do the tot up, just to work out how many I have at the end of this episode. So it's 3 filled black soul gems with grand souls, perfect stuff there. Then common soul gems, I have 23. I don't know why the values are different. I don't know why that happens, but yeah, 23 filled common soul gems, 20 unfilled common. Common we're kind of okay on. I find common soul gems, funnily enough, or common souls aren't that common. You get tons of lesser and petties, and I know which enemies to look for greater and grands, but I'm never sure what gives a common soul. So from the common we then got the grand, or I've only got 1 filled grand soul gem and 31 unfilled. We might need to go mammoth hunting at some point. 30 unfilled graters and 8 filled graters, not bad. Although graters, I find I don't really have much of a use of graters, because I always go for a grand if I want the best enchantment. Greater just ends up being a middle point I never really use much. Lesser soul gems we have, what's that, 29? Yeah, 29 filled lessers and 5 unfilled, so yeah, definitely need more of them as well. And petty soul gems we have 1 unfilled, and what about 38, 48, 56 filled petty soul gems. Which isn't quite enough for me to get enchanted up to 100, I don't think. So I am going to do the whole bartering thing. Wow, look at all... Wow, I've got so many things still to enchant. Yeah, I'm going to do a huge bartering session with Farengar. But I'll do that off camera, obviously. And that'll be done by next episode, where I'll probably return here to figure out what level of enchanting I'll be doing before the dragon fight. Because yes, next time, so coming up on Thursday? Still getting used to the new schedule. Yeah, coming up on Thursday will be the dragon fight. So, hope you all stick around for that. Please do leave a like if you enjoyed. Obviously, comment already, I've told you what to say. I need your advice. And I'll catch you all Thursday. As always, thank you very much for watching. Sarge out.